Hey everyone, welcome to the BakuView episode 51. Let me just start out by showing you guys, I just picked up the combat set. So, before I open them all up, here is the one with Phosphos and Terror Crest. Just got them all over here. Aeronaut and Battle Crusher. And here we have Chompix with Saboteur, and last but not least, Lionheart with Boomix. So I'm going to open these up and then do the rest of this video. I just want to do this part real fast because I figured you guys might want to see the packaging instead of me just tearing them open like I normally do. So I'm going to go do that right now since I don't feel like filming myself tearing open every one of these and ripping off all the little G-Power covering stickers and all that fun stuff. So I'll be back in a couple minutes or seconds for you guys. Alright, continuing the video, we'll start out with Lionheart and the gold Boomix. So it had gate card and the Boomix reference card in it. So here's the gold Boomix, and gold Boomix is 80G that came with this. There's that. And now let's look at Subterra Lionheart. So on the outside we can see he's got this little crest thing here, and there's his horns, attribute symbol, and his feet, DNA code. So I mean, he's got I guess a lot of these little designs on the outside, but I mean that's kind of pretty common with all of them anymore, and he's got some lines down here. So I mean, outside's not anything impressive, but let's take a look at what he looks like opened up. So the only manual parts you have to worry about is he's got these arms here that you can pull out, and you can actually move them out or keep them out like this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can bend them however you want. So anyway, there he is with his arms out, and if you push his head down a bit, you can fold up his horns, and okay, so there he is with his horns up. And aside from that, he's got his feet that come out. And for equipping the battle gear, you just push back on the tail here, and you can just stick Boomix right on there. So there's Lionheart with Boomix. Closing Lionheart back up, obviously I want to snap this back into place. Just fold the head back down again, and whoops. Yeah, fold the head back down and then fold the horns back up, and then that'll just stay like that. It rounds off with his head down. Push his arms back down. Oh, jeez. The tail kind of got closed there, no wonder. Okay, like I said, you just fold his arms back, keep his head down, and then his arms will go into these little slots here and just lock into place, and then the tail part will just clip in there, and you can just put the feet back down. So there's Lionheart, and forgot to mention he is 800G. Also, I want to mention that putting in his DNA code only gives you 300 Baku coins, so I did not get a Subterra Lionheart to battle with online, so I'm kind of upset about that. I'm not sure if I would have waited until like a certain time. Maybe he's just not a usable character yet on Bakugan Dimensions, so they just give you that instead. But if I would have waited, I might have been able to get one. So hopefully I didn't waste my DNA code. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. So anyway, that was Lionheart. Next up, let's do Saboteur and the silver Chompix, because there's really nothing to say about that. Got the reference card and the gate card that came with it, silver spear. I've already gone over both of these guys, so it's just kind of cool to see the Ventus one that I was talking about before. I saw in one of those Brawler game packs, but here's one in the combat set, if it'll actually focus. There we go. And he is 770G, so I think he looks pretty cool as a Ventus. And it's only 70G for this silver Chompix, but I actually have the other one that I showed you guys in the previous video from one of those brawler game packs that was actually 100G. So obviously this combat pack wasn't as impressive. So anyway, there's that. Next we'll move on to Phosphos and Terracrest. Now, I did not get a reference card for Terracrest. Instead, it came with Battle Saber reference card, and came with the Golden Spear gate card. So that's kind of disappointing. So I don't know what Terracrest's abilities are, but here it is. It does have this really cool like dragon thing right here. And obviously this one's gold. And Phosphos, he is 770G, just like Saboteur. Now the weird thing about him is the fact that if you can notice, his feet are not all shiny and metallic as well as his tail. It's just painted silver, unlike how they usually look. I don't have one on hand that I can grab really fast, or I'd show you, but I'm sure you guys know what oh wait, here we go. See, he's got that whole shiny feet going on, and his is just painted. So I don't know, it's not very impressive looking, but nonetheless his DNA code went in fine. But even though his did, the Terracrest did not. Yet again, I got those Baku coins. So anything from Wave 3 obviously is not going to work right now. But since we have Phosphos here, let's equip him with Terracrest. So here's Terracrest equipped on Phosphos. And as far as manual parts for Terracrest, there's just like these little, I don't know what you want to call them, little like spike things that come out. So here's one on this part, and then here's one on the top part. So like I said, these things come out, and this is gold 90G. Now for closing it back up, you just want to fold back down those little spikes I was talking about, and then those will just close back down. And then as far as these little hands, you want to actually fold them in and then fold this down over top. That'll hold that into place, and same with the other side. And then those just close in and that pop back up, but like I said, those just stick in there. So that was pretty simple. Last but not least, we have Aeronaut and Battle Crusher, and this one's copper. And yet again, this came with a Zuckinator reference card, and it has Copper Spear. So it's kind of disappointing yet again, and yet again I also got the Baku coins for that. So anyway, opening this up on Aeronaut doesn't really open up on him very well because it gets stuck behind his arm, but there's Aeronaut equipped with Battle Crusher, which looks pretty cool. This is 80G copper, and well, let me take a look at closing it back up. First off, you want to push this top part down and fold it down here, and now this part you're going to close that into that part, and then before you fold this down, you're going to take this flap and push that down, and then it'll lock into place, and it'll also hold the top down. And then last but not least, you just kind of close that here and then fold that flap down yet again. Oh, well, I guess you want to fold that down first and then do that, and then snap that in. So that's pretty easy to do. And I'm actually staying in focus for a good portion of at least this. The other ones, I'm not sure how well you could see those, but hopefully you're able to make out those in the video. But anyway, that would be the combat sets. So I'm not very happy about the fact that I couldn't get these in Bakugan Dimensions, but I don't know, maybe they'll let you reuse the code when they have them accessible, unless it's just the fact that the Target ones don't let you do that. I don't know. I will also mention too about Target is they did a price drop, and they're actually cheaper now, the Bakugan, than they were at Walmart with my discount, so that's pretty cool. Also, one more thing I'll mention before I go is that I did finally pick up this Beckett Bakugan Collector magazine. So obviously it's been out for a while now, but if you guys haven't picked it up, you might as well go check it out. I got it at Toys R Us. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'm gonna probably try to do a video tomorrow. I'm not sure on what, but tomorrow is my birthday, so I kind of want to do like a birthday video for me. So I don't know. I'll maybe find something to review. I guess we'll see. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, you guys.